Hello and welcome to the first video on the Dolphins Talk channel. We're going to be talking all things Miami Dolphins, and in this first video, I want to discuss the news out of today's press conferences with Brian Flores and Chris Grier. And there's two things specifically I want to talk about. One, which is, I guess, a good thing, but it is a good thing, I believe, but I think it's something everyone already knew, should have known. And then one thing that I just can't understand. For the life of me, I cannot understand. So let's get started with the good thing. Tua is going to be our starting quarterback next year. Yeah, everyone knew this was going to happen. I mean, the people that don't believe in Tua, they're ridiculous. I mean, he played really well given what he had around him. No, I won't say really well. He proved himself. To me, if you watch him in the Arizona game and the second half of the Kansas City game, he showed off the traits that made him the number 5 overall pick and such a highly thought of prospect. And once he gets some more help, some more weapons, which he desperately needs because he has none right now. I mean, Isaiah Ford dropped like 5 passes against the Bills on Sunday. Drops everywhere. It was just bad. No separation. So Tua is going to get weapons, and he's going to be just fine because he's our starting quarterback for next year. And yeah, that's absolutely the right decision. It's the only decision. And now we can build around him. And in a later video, I'm gonna make a video later, pretty soon, about what I think we should do in the off season, free agency and the draft, how we can help Tua. But that's for another video. Now, Brian Flores says he expects all his coordinators to return, and that includes Chan Gailey. Now, Chan Gailey should not be part of the Miami Dolphins. He is terrible. He is terrible for Tua's development. He's not good. He can't call a play to save his life that works. I don't know, he just calls 3-yard bubble screens with the most accurate college quarterback of all time. That's what he does, Chan Gailey. I mean, he's really a legend. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, what has he done to deserve this job? Nothing. Nothing. He should be gone. He should be fired. And I'm hoping that he retires. And I know Flores said he expects all of them to be back. Expects is one thing. It doesn't mean he'll be back. Hopefully he retires, but it looks like he's going to be the OC in 2021. And it's just the most devastating news I could have gotten from this conference or with reporters. And I don't know. It's just baffling to me how we insist on keeping this guy. I don't get it. I don't get it. And obviously, the reports that came out yesterday that we fired him, and those weren't true. And I was so happy that I thought we fired him. Those reports made me so happy. And then of course we didn't fire him, uh, which is unfortunate. Hopefully he retires. I'm hoping that not firing him is just allowing him to retire, to leave on his, gracefully, I guess. But yeah, as someone I used to know said, yeah, um, he fired himself. Or no, what's it called? He was retired. Yeah, he was retired. That's what it was. So hopefully he just gets retired. If not, and he is our OC for 2021, I really hope there's some changes in his approach to Tua. 'Cause he can't baby him forever. He needs to call some actual plays that work, that help Tua. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you what goes on in his head, but I can just hope. So that's pretty much it. Those are my two big takeaways from the end of the season conference that Flo and Greer had. Um, so yeah, Tua's our guy, which we should have known. Everyone should have known. It's pretty obvious. Now let's get him some help. So yeah, thanks for watching and fins up.